All right. Okay. Okay, let me take a look. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and those beyond the binary. How's it going? Welcome to Step Back Tonight. What a crazy week it's been. So I don't know if you guys can tell, from the audio feed, but my throat is destroyed. The virus in my body, I got a really nasty cold I'm fighting through. And I've also been really busy at work, so I've been like going to the office in the morning and then like going home and just like collapsing in the afternoon. So like, it's been a ride. Yeah, so hopefully I can keep going for a good amount of time. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make the full 3 hours, but if I can't, I hope you will understand. I don't know how long my voice has to go. And of course, I promised that I was going to be playing Crusader Kings 2 tonight, which I'm very excited to do. I don't think I played for a very long time. And let's see. We already have a question. Remember when I asked you about setting up communist space colonies? Even if we had faster-than-light tech, do you think we'd actually be able to attempt that? Or do you think the nation-states of Earth will try to assert sovereignty over any colony set up by humans? Jeez. I do think, yeah, okay, you sound sick. Are you okay? I am very sick. I have a cold. This, you might, depending upon how, rest overnight works, this might be the voice you get for my video that comes out on Thursday. And I really hope that I get better soon, because I need to do the next, like, step back video, which I can announce that, last weekend I finished the script for the next step back video. It is good to go, so I'm going to record it, and I have about a week before I need to get it out to my sponsor, and then it'll come out on December 1st, so I'm excited for it. I showed the script to a few of my friends who are also creators, and I will say that I got pretty positive praise from Angie Speaks, Peter Coffin, and Thought Slime. So this is a pretty good start. Hello everybody. Let's see what the chat looks like. We got Laura. Thank you for asking about the sickness. Yeah, I'm a bit of a mess, but I will try to make sure I don't cough anywhere near the microphone, so that I don't destroy your precious eardrums. And then I'll see how long we can go conquering and doing interesting. For those who haven't played Crusader Kings 2 and you just are here for the stream, let me tell you a little bit about this game. This game came out in 2012, so it's 6 years old at this point. And yeah, there's Phoebe there too, in case, hopefully she stays. She probably won't, now that I just said that. Yeah, so this game, since 2012, has released 15 expansion packs. And I think compared to... How long have you been sick? I have been sick for 4 days. But seriously sick for 2. So, this game has one of the best examples of emergent gameplay ever. So, like, one of the things... Oh, I gotta answer the question. I'll get to the question, don't worry. So, this game has so many interlocking, simple social systems that one of the things that makes Paradox games good, or at least when they are good, is when the mechanics of the game reflect the mechanics of, like, the historical mechanisms that run the world at that time. So, like, I honestly think that most of the games do pretty poorly at this. I think that maybe, although I haven't really given that much time to it, maybe Hearts of Iron does this. With the whole, like, things moving towards global instability and radicalization and the sort of technology and economic race that is it. I think that Victoria 2 was also okay at this. I think Europa Universalis 4 is not very good at this. I feel like EU4 doesn't really care that much about the simulationist aspect of it, but Crusader Kings 2 has to be the best at this. So what's going on in the Middle Ages? Well, the Middle Ages is a period of feudal lords and autocratic rule. And this game, and I am blown away that it is able to do this, simulates almost every single noble running a simulation of basically, at this point, all of Europe, a good chunk of Northern Africa and the Horn of Africa, the Middle East, the Indian subcontinent, and even a good chunk of the Central Asian plateau. And every emir, sheikh, king, duke, baron, and horde leader is simulated with their own AI and their own ambitions and their own traits and like RPG stats and things like that. They get married, they marry other nobles, they have kids, they have kids grow up, kids need titles, and they fight each other, there's civil wars, and it very quickly turns into absolute chaos. And your job as a Crusader King is to make all of those decisions as a person, as a creature, as a noble creature, to try and secure the marriages and make the alliances and grow power in the way that you need to in order to secure, even just sometime in some contexts, you know, staying afloat is difficult. And inside, you can play as like a vassal who has a ruler over them, and not like and have like issues with control and dealing with the upper ranks and trying to move up higher in the hierarchy. It's all fascinating what it can do. That's what I'm gonna do. I also haven't played in a long time. I think there's now been 2 expansions that have come out since I last played. And then it's probably been several more than that since I've like really played a lot, because I basically stopped playing seriously as soon as Stellaris came out. So that's a thing. All right, I did get a question that was about space and like nation states and communism and stuff. When it comes to space, I feel like one of the best allies that colonists will have, and one of the worst enemies they will have, is space. Distance. I do think that, like, some colonies, some space expansion will be pretty under the thumb of, like, say, a Central American or a central, like, Earth-based authority, or whatever the nation-states of Earth want to do. For example, I do think that, like, anybody who lives on the moon is not going to be too far away from the Earth. Anybody who lives on, like a habitat, like, kind of like the Gundam Wing habitats, are never going to really be too far away from Earth. But, like, shit, there's so much solar system out there that I feel like if you wanted to start your communist utopia, you know, just grab a few friends, find a hollowed out asteroid, and then just kind of get started. And I feel like that could actually happen. And for the most part, space is so big and empty that most of the time, people won't give a shit about what you're doing. So the whole benign neglect thing, I think, might be a way to deal with things, at least for a while. Did you see the last America Johnson video about work hours? Oh yes, the non-compete video about the 8-hour workday and how we don't really need it. I do like how non-compete is, as a channel, American Johnson on that channel and his partner Luna are systematically deconstructing the ideas behind sort of a Kropotkin-esque anarchist idea. And bit by bit, idea by idea, are expressing it in a not so, like, it's very much like a bread pill type way. Like, it's expressing the ideas of Kropotkin, but not talking about it explicitly as anarchism, not all the time. And elaborating on it as simply ideas and plans. And all those things that people think that anarchists lack. And so the idea, the video that one was about reconsidering the 8-hour workday as a sort of thing. It was a good idea. I thought it went well. I think it was well done. I think that maybe he got a little bit too... Like, I like that he was like, you know, he walked around Hanoi and took different shots in different places. I think sometimes he overcut that a little bit, but that's okay. I'm sure he'll get more into a rhythm as he does it more. So, yeah, I do think that that's where we are. Okay, you guys got some questions for me. I would like a game that worked like Crusader Kings 2, except with Congress. That would be fun. I feel like simulating the machinery of getting bills that you want passed and like having to make different factions happy and things like that, that could be an interesting game. I feel like a lot of times when we simulate the ways government works, the actual game of passing bills doesn't normally get simulated in any meaningful way. The only one I could think of, actually, was this web-based game. It was mostly a role-playing game called Particracy. And Particracy was this game where you played in these simulated nations, these sort of simulated countries, and you would play as a political party in that country. And you would try, like, there would be a whole bunch of different, like, laws and things like that that you would try to change, or that you would try to, like, manage. And very often, it was mostly a text-based role-playing game. I think it's still around, but I don't play it anymore. But you would play as a political party in the country, and you would advocate. You would try to initialize bills. You'd have to negotiate with the other political parties in order to pass the bills. And then what happened was in that game, I think, like, 1 year passed every 24 hours, and there would be an election about every I think it was like 6 months passed every day. And then elections would be every 4 years. So about every 8 days there was an election. And in the election they would simulate based on like what parties have voted on and how the population of the country is. They would vote, and elections, and like they had like little like districts within the countries and stuff like that that would change, and parties would get, like, you know, the party balance would change, and then you'd do it all over again, and so people were always trying to get more votes and trying to get things through, and it was a fun game. I remember playing that a lot when I was like probably in my early 20s, maybe in my like late teens, but it's called Particracy, and I'm not exactly I don't exactly remember what it was, but I think someone just asked something about Congress, about a game with Congress. But I do think that having a sort of grand strategy game that doesn't deal with maps but deals with like policy and politics would be a pretty fun game, where like it's totally outside and you have to deal with like movements within the population and people and passing bills and getting things you want done. And like, while like in Crusader Kings 2 or something, success is by like your family surviving and your influence growing. That one, it would be about like political parties getting powerful. And I would think that you'd actually be cool to play like as a politician, like a politician role-playing game. I don't know. I think it would be interesting, but I can't make games. Yeah. Why do so many video games and fantasy movies deal with what it's like to be an absolute monarch, when most people today agree that absolute monarchies are unjust and illegitimate? Well, I think that's because people like the idea of having power and, the whole video game freedom of choice thing. People like the power fantasy of having the ability to change the world in the way that they see fit. And a game where you try to compromise and spend a long period of time hoping to get what you want, but maybe a vote might go wrong and you won't, doesn't make for entertaining gameplay. And so that's why I imagine my game would never get made, but why I think that like that kind of a thing would be interesting. I feel like it'd be good educational too, to just know how politics works. You could even have like different, like you could play like as a parliamentary country, or like as a republic, or like as even as a single party republic. That could be fun. I think there's all sorts of ways you could do it that'd be really interesting. And having all sorts of random events like, assassinations, or popular politician gets like into a scandal or something like that. What do you think about Marxist-Leninists, and would you work with them in order to establish communism? If I had to. I mean, we wouldn't be like best friends. And I imagine that, you know what though, like if it was like a revolutionary situation, I don't think I would, because if the Marxist-Leninists won the revolution, we know exactly what they'd do. They would kill all the dissidents. Like, Marxist-Leninists are authoritarians. They don't care about like equality for all people. They care about the dominance of the state. So once they get the state in place, they would probably start doing what the Bolsheviks did and start massacring their opponents, or putting them in kangaroo courts and calling them enemies of the revolution or something, and then they'd end up getting like massacred. Because violent revolutions sort of always end up with like, some person who is tangentially interested in the ideas of the revolution, but is basically just an autocratic dictator coming to power. That's why you would need some sort of other option. That's why, like, I am anti-violent revolution. I don't think it works. I think we need a new idea. Suppose you can make all the fossil fuel in the world disappear. Would the short-time catastrophe that cause be worth the long-term benefit to the environment? Damn. I'm glad that's not a choice that I have to make. The thing is, we're going to need fossil fuels even if we're on a 100% renewable energy grid. And this is the thing that I worry about, because, like, we need petroleum to make plastic, and a lot of other chemicals that we would need to live. And things were really rough before we got plastic. And I would really be worried about, like, snapping my fingers and, like, Thanos-style evaporating all of the petroleum on the planet. If I could snap my fingers and internal combustion engines that ran on petroleum didn't work, I might be on board for that. I know that that would cause a lot of chaos, pretty rough, but, like, that's the thing, is, like, that would be a tough transition, and I feel like I don't want to have the weight of making that kind of a decision for the world on my shoulders. Alright, it's got notifications, stupid Windows 10. Son of Osiris, which CK2 DLC do you have? I have all of them, except for the music packs. I have probably lost over $200 or $300 on Crusader Kings 2 over the years, but it's just been dribs and drabs. Because, like, I've had the game pretty much since release, and I just bought the DLCs as they came out. So, and I also was a sucker for things like stupid face packs and stuff, so I usually got those when they were on sale. But, yeah, I think I have every DLC. Which means that, it probably means the game's going to be a mess, but that's okay. Alright. Do you like any comics? I've been looking for comics featuring anarchist ideas, but I've basically come up with nothing. I think somebody gave you an idea for, or somebody suggested a pretty good one, which was V for Vendetta. It's made by an anarchist. On a similar vein, since it was made by the same person, Watchmen was made by an anarchist. And has a lot to say about power and authority. I struggle to think of, like, a comics that I've read that specifically deal with anarchist ideas. V for Vendetta is probably the closest I can think of. But some ones that I would recommend, like one to talk about, one of my favorite, people recommend Transmetropolitan. I haven't read that one, no. One that I've recommend that I took a comic book class or graphic novel class when I was an undergrad. And I remember a class, there was one called God Loves, Man Kills. It was an X-Men graphic novel that I thought was really good, talking about racism. Like, it, like, is the most explicit, talking about, like, the discrimination against mutants story in, like, the best way ever. I mean, yeah, and someone recommended Akira. I've never read Akira. I saw the movie. The movie's alright. It's a little weird, but it's good. That's my smart. This is why I don't have a movie review channel, because I'd just be like, what do I think about this movie? It's alright. It's pretty good. But Akira's decently worth watching. It's kind of an older anime movie from, like, the late 80s, early 90s, I think. It has a lot of, like, anime tropes, but it's got some pretty cool stuff in it, and it's got some weird body horror shit near the end, which is pretty cool. Yeah, Alan Moore. Oh, what's another really good comic? Mouse. M-A-U-S. Made by Art Spiegelman. Part 1 and Part 2. I think the first one's called My Father Bleeds History. That's a pretty good two-part comic book series. Two-part graphic novel. Mouse is like... Mouse is so it's by Art Spiegelman, who was like a comics artist, like comics with an X, sort of the underground comic movement. And his father was a Holocaust survivor. And so one of the things that Art Spiegelman did was try to interview his father in sort of he interviewed his father in the first one about his father's experiences in the Holocaust. And it is his father's story, sort of interspersed with the struggles that Art Spiegelman has with his father, dealing with the fact that his mother committed suicide, the fact that like the scars of the Holocaust and how like genocide impacts people even like multiple generations on. And also about the resiliency of the human spirit and all that kind of stuff. But it makes things simple. Like, the Jews are mice, the Germans are cats, and, like, every nationality gets a different animal. But it's good. It's really, really good. Then the second, like, there's two, and so if you were to get Mouse, I would suggest you get the box set where you get the second one as well, which is a sequel to Mouse, which is takes place a little bit later, and it is about Art Spiegelman's like dealing with the fact that he made Mouse and dealing with the popularity of Mouse, because I think Mouse won a Pulitzer Prize. And cheers from Sherbrooke, Quebec. From Jugala22. Dude, Jugala, I did my undergrad at Bishop's. I lived in Sherbrooke for 3 years. Yeah, anyways, so Mouse, so part 2 of Mouse is about him dealing with the fact that he has made so much money off of his father's, like, darkest moments of his father's life. And then on top of that, it also deals with his father is getting terminally ill. And it is, like, the story of him trying to come to terms with all that's happening. And it has one of the most, like, amazing, like, last pages in, like, comic book history. And I really think that, like, Mouse is one of those ones that, like, everyone should read. Even though, like, I'm pretty sure that's, like, on every single list of, like, must-read comics. I guess I'm just, like, elaborating now into, like, just generically good comic books. Graphic novels that I've read. All-Star Superman is a pretty good one, which is somebody who tried to attempt to write a satisfying ending for Superman with, like, 80 years of all of the stuff that's happened. Like, how do you end something like that? And it's pretty tall order, but he actually makes something pretty great. It's a pretty good series, or pretty good thing. And Watchmen, can't recommend Watchmen enough, especially if you haven't seen the movie. Keep yourself pure. Like, if you can read the comic and not watch the movie, you're in a better place. But it is the movie kind of gives it a bad taste. And yeah, I guess there is Superman Red Sun. Although Superman Red Sun, while a really cool idea, is sort of explicitly anti-communist. And sort of has that liberal idea of, like, these people who are doing the wrong thing for the right reason. And in the end, like, I don't want to spoil it, but it is fairly anti-communist in its ideation, which I guess makes sense. It's anti-Stalinist, I guess, because Superman in that one is a Stalinist. Yeah, Red Sun, for anybody who hasn't read it, it's a comic book where Superman crash lands in, like, when he arrives on Earth, he arrives 12 hours later than he does in our timeline, or in the main timeline. And so instead of landing in America, he lands in a collective farm in the Ukraine. And basically becomes like a superhero for the communist people. Becomes like the personal ward of Joseph Stalin and all sorts of weird stuff like that. It's cool. And then it shows like how all the other DC people get affected by the Cold War that keeps going because the Soviet Union turns around quite a bit with Superman at the helm. So, you know, there's that. That's about. I think I'm about comic booked out at that point, but that's some stuff. Yeah, Cinema Night. Purely hypothetically, but if you had the power of Stalin at his peak, what would your ideal nation look like, in your opinion, given all other circumstances? I mean, I would probably be very quick to dismantle the state. I would probably try to use whatever power I had to establish infrastructure and lines of communication between different communities, and I would just try to devolve as much authority as possible to local groups until the point where the Soviet Union doesn't exist anymore. And it is just a collection of, like, non-state communes. At least that's what I would do. Alright. When are you going to start the game? I'm getting on it. I have so many questions. I have to get a lull in the questions first. I'll answer these last 2 questions, and then I'll get on it. Suppose some kind of disaster, say a virus, wiped out every nation on Earth. If you were a survivor, would you try to rebuild society in a communist mold? Yeah, I would. I feel like everybody would. I feel like when we, like, rebuild and, like, when we, like, operate in small groups, we act like communists. Like, when we are with, like, 10 people, we act like communists. It just seems like we've really ingrained this idea that once that group gets beyond a certain size, we then start being really cruel and unfair to each other. And I don't understand why that is. How does early modern imperialism differ from ancient Roman imperialism? Well, one was much more genocidal, and also on top of that, it also had a lot more movement of people and stuff and explicit racialized slavery and industrialized expansion and things like that. All right. Sorry. So let's Crusader King. We just get... Oh, no. Wait, 1 second. Just working out the... There we go. Hello, everybody. Who am I going to play as? Well, I definitely... Alright, I gotta get the sound going on this now, too. Where are you, OBS? Okay. Let me just get some... Okay, that looks good. Alright. So, yeah, all the expansions. All of them. Usually when I play, because I'm really lazy, I just, like, choose random, but now that I got you guys, I think we should mess around a little bit more. So let's make a new game. So this lets you choose different start dates. Early Middle Ages. This is like Charlemagne period, the Viking Age, the High Middle Ages, the Age of the Mongols, and the Late Middle Ages. You can play them all for different reasons. I also haven't tried this randomized world thing. That's cool. I haven't read about this. A random world seeks to emulate history, albeit in a way that could have been, rather the way that it was. Rulers will range from lowly counts to mighty emperors with complex and dynamic de jure structures. Everything from cultures, religions, names, and titles can be dynamically randomized, ensuring the true unique world is created each time. Ooh. A shattered world sees every ruler in the world start on equal footing. Okay, so these are like different ways to play. Like this is the history era, and then this is like the random world. So this like kind of tries to recreate a historical like start, but it isn't history. And then this tries to make like a more balanced experience. Fuck it, let's try randomizing the world. That sounds like fun. Alright, so let's take a look what the world looks like. Ooh, okay, that looks exactly the same. Click to open the random world interface. Okay. I don't know how to make it happen. Okay. Okay, so, okay, max number of countries. Oh, yeah, I can see it here now. Alright, max number of counties. Sure. Number of dukes, normal. Number of emperors, few. Holy Roman Empire, Byzantine Empire, merchant republics, minor theocracies, random bloodlines. Yeah, that's good for me. Alright, let's fuck up the map, people. Oh, no, scroll down. Alright. Once I'm done making this dwarf fortress world, I'll do it again. Okay, let's scroll down. Random bloodlines, more pagans, and female ruler percentage. Alright. Okay, let's see. Random bloodlines, random artifacts. Okay, that sounds like fun. More pagans. Sure. Everyone loves pagans, and I think that we need to make this more representative, and so I'm going to have 51% female rulers. Speaking of which, here's my female cat. Hey, Phoebe. Say hello to the internet. I can already see the views coming up right now. Have you ever played RPGs like Legend of Skyrim, Legend of Zelda, Skyrim, or Undertale? I have not played Undertale. I have played 2 Zelda games in my life. I played Zelda DX for the Game Boy Color. I never had a Nintendo as a kid, just keep in mind. And then I also had... what else did I have? I have played Skyrim. I played Skyrim a lot when it first came out. I haven't really finish it or anything like that. I didn't get very far. I mean, I played it a lot, but I didn't, like, finish it. Which I think is a lot of people. Alright, Foobs. Alright. So she's gonna get comfy, somehow. And now we've... Alright, so... Now that we got, like, this, like, 51... So we're gonna play more pagans, 51% female. This is definitely a much better... I can already see a much better world coming out of this. Turn on Animal Kingdoms. Where's Animal Kingdoms? I didn't see... Oh, there's way more to scroll down? Nobody told me about Animal Kingdoms. This game rules. It's like there's gonna be like a whole bunch of countries that are gonna be like King Glitterhoof or something like that. That's awesome. We're gonna make a true messed up world. Oh boy. Removing historical data. I love it. I love it. I love it. You have to click the culture setting multiple times. Well, like, alright. Let me just, Okay, so yeah, female 51%, marriage percentage 90. That's good. Age span, that works. Number of children, yeah. This is the Middle Ages. Let's get up to 10. Cultures, random, full random. Historical, random, full random. Let's go full random. Religions, random, full random. Individual county religions or groups will be kept together, but will appear in random locations on the map. Heresies and special religions such as the Aztecs are included. Fuck yeah. Religion features, definitely random. Culture and religion names, definitely random. Holding slots, yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Oh, so this is like how good land can be. So you can have like areas that are pretty good. Oh no, I think there we go. Animal kingdoms. In a world dominated by animals, can mankind still prevail? Holy shit, man. This game rules. Oh my god. Okay. This is all... Okay. I love Crusader Kings 2 now. This is my new favorite. This is my new favorite thing. Alright. De jure kingdoms and empires are random. Titles are random. Yep. Oh, this looks good. Alright. Let's break the world again. Did you just get CK2? No, but I haven't played it in like almost maybe over 2 years. And I haven't played with like all these new DLCs, so I have no idea what half the thing is. Why do you refer to your cat with female pronouns if you have no idea what their gender identity is? They're a cat. Cats don't have gender. Cats, I mean, I could refer to all the cats as it, but I don't know. I think the last time I played was around the time when the Plague expansion came out. I do have all the DLCs. Alright. I'm already seeing some good stuff. I'm seeing Grand Mayor Pouncival of Anatolia. That sounds... So we're already off to a good start. That's a kitty named Pouncival. Under the empire of Emperor Nada Bear of the Blessed Chersonian Empire. Oh my god, this is awesome. Okay. Okay. We need to get into this game now. Alright, so let's somebody said something about wanting to make a ruler or create a random ruler. I think that's a good idea. But let's look at some of these let's look at some of these like broken worlds and let's see where we want to live. I like this. The Kingdom of Paris, run by, or the Duke of Paris, run by a dog. I like this. Anjou, by Houndeer. I like that. I like the names. Hey, Kali, thanks for being a fan of the channel. I'm glad you're here. Find the dragons and play as them. There's dragons? Oh my god. Oh, this is kind of cool. So the British Empire got made. The Florentine Empire, run by Empress Pluck of the Florentine Emperor, of House Goodboy. Oh man. Oh, I'm so tempted to play as House Goodboy. But no. Does the game let you invade the North Pole? You should invade the North Pole. The closest you can get is Iceland, which is run by an elephant. That's awesome. Alright, so Scandinavia here. Oh, Iceland has some things here. Iceland looks pretty like... Oh, Duta. Duta's a pretty good name. Also run by an elephant. Okay. Folidiracusa, which is a German independent kingdom run by a hedgehog. Run by German. Sorry, not German. They're German. Oh yeah, I forgot. All of it procedurally generated all of these religions and stuff too. That's awesome. How are the Romans doing? I don't see any Rome. There's Gold Press Ladium. That'd be a fun one to do. Except it's run by a human, and humans suck. Which expansions does Tristan love? I mean, obviously, I got really excited when the Sword of Islam came out. That was... Oh, which expansions do I have? I have all of them. Oh, there's like a really big empire, like, in sort of, like, this Azerbaijani empire here. The Blessed Chersonian Empire, run by a polar bear. I mean, that's pretty awesome. Let's take a look at India. Oh my, I love that name because it's like 15 or 16 letters long. Our elephant supremacy problem in Europe. Is there like a way that I can split this by like, maybe if I split it by cultures, you can see all of the cultures. So Susian, look like those are ducks. I have no idea. And then like, yeah, then there's, all these are dogs. So all the brown look like they're dogs. So dogs are like the Germans and the Northern French. And then we've got like, it looks like there's like maybe like a Taifa kingdom here. So like Morocco are ducks. Then we have like this tiny little, this sort of area in northern here, which are humans. And then we have this nice empire of the Good Boy Kingdom, or Good Boy Empire, which is pretty nice. You can only see the animals if you have your cultures set to historical. Okay, never mind. I mean, this place is a right mess as it is, as it always is. Middle East looks pretty cool. Persia kind of looks neat. Human, horse, of House Draft Horse. Okay. We need to choose a place to start. I think I really want to, even though like it's kind of cheating to start with an empire, like I feel like that feels too easy, right? Especially because you get like all of this territory, and then but you get to be the good boys. Sword of Islam was like probably the expansion of this game that I was the most excited about when it came out. I do remember also the Rajas of India was a pretty good expansion when it came out. Where are the Byzantines? There is no Byzantines. The empires of the world. Well, I guess there's no empire things still. But there is, yeah, these. All right, where do you guys want me to go? Where should I get started? The closest thing to Persia is, or the closest thing to like Byzantine is like Byzantium is this Blessed Chersonian Empire run by what's this person's name? Emperor Not a Bear of the Blessed Chersonian Empire of House Brown. All right, you want the dogs to win? Is that what we're going with? I definitely think I am pro dogs winning this game. So let's choose a dog. All right, so my family is from this kind of region of France originally, Le Poitou, and there is a king, King Wesley of Golden Boila. Be an elephant or be a member of the house, good boys. Good boys are Byzantines. If you choose their color, this happens when you leave it in the generator. Okay. So if we're going to be the okay, so we've gotten requests to be the Byzantines, and we've gotten requests to be dogs, and we've gotten requests to be the good boys. So we definitely have to play this Empress Pluck of the Florentine Empire. House good boy. House good boy. All right. Let's customize the ruler. Well, there's no way to customize it because we're a dog. So that changes things. We can change the name, though. Right? You can change the name? Alright. I can't find how to change the name. Maybe it's here. What animal are the British? Okay, yeah. First name, Dolly, of the dynasty Puppy. So, alright, what do we need? We need a name for a dog that is also the Emperor of Britain. And definitely the dynasty is going to be... So what is this? House Good Boy. So like, I'm of House Good Boy, but I'm from the Puppy Dynasty? Okay, I'm gonna go with... Good Boy. Alright, we can get a good name. This is an Empress. This is a... Like... Waffenfulf III is a pretty good name, but that is definitely a strong boy's name. We need we have a dainty empress here, and she's gonna be a corgi. Yes, she is this is the alternate history where the corgis took over the UK. So maybe we'll go with, since we're of House Good Boy already, we can go with corgi as like the dynasty, whatever the hell that means. Fluffy bum. I do like the idea of Empress Fluffy Bum. Mistress Woofs a lot. That's a good one too. So let's look at her skills. All right. Sorry. Eliza Bark. All right, Eliza Bark. All right, that one's pretty good. All right, Empress Eliza Bark. Okay. So, let's make our coat of arms. I think we know exactly what this one's going to be. Unless we have a bone. Is there a bone here? There better be a bone. Fish, cow, deer, 3 deer. Feather, 3 feather. Dragon, horse, pig, 3 pigs. Nope. All the ones that the racists have taken over. Axes. There's some dogs. Those are nice, but I want something like a bone or, you know. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get it though, because we can't have nice things. All right, let's go back to the wolf one. Yeah, let's do the wolf. There we go. Alright. Now, as for the background, definitely need this one to have, I think this is just required. So we need to go with, we need the black and red. I mean, that's like even required. Okay. That's the closest thing to a wolf they have, okay? And then we need a color for the wolf. Let's make it, what's it called? Let's make it kind of a brown color, and it can, yeah, no. Actually, let's go with more of an orange color, and then it can be like the, what's it called? It could be like what's his name? He was just in the chat here a while ago. The Radical Reviewer dog. Yeah. That can be the sign of our house. I feel like Radical Reviewer, you should be screenshotting this, because you get this anarchist sigil with an orange pupper on it. So you know. Yeah, no leashes, no masters. Comrade Gritty. All of these are great. All right, now we have to make what she's gonna look like, or what she's gonna be good at. So at the moment, she's 16. She's pretty healthy. So what do we do? Like, how should we make her stats-wise? Now, from what I remember from when I played this game, that you just want to have, like, ridiculously high stewardship, because that makes you, like, rich as fuck. But I think that maybe things have changed. So basically what happens is every, like, bits that we have to do our education. All right, let's see what education she got. Okay, so is Elizabark of the Florentine Empire a flamboyant schemer, an intricate web weaver, an elusive shadow, an naive appeaser, an underhanded rogue, a charismatic negotiator, a gray eminence, an indulgent wastrel, a thrifty clerk, a fortune builder, a Midas touched, misguided warrior, tough soldier, skilled tactician, brilliant strategist, detached priest, dutiful cleric, scholarly theologian, or mastermind theologian. Make her one-handed. Okay, we can do that. Anyone got a intrigue? Oh, because it's Byzantine. All right. So is she gonna be an elusive shadow? She's gonna be an elusive shadow. The fucking assassin dog. The new imperial elective government gives you more votes with high intrigue. Nice. And she's a sneaky girl. Of the Corgi dynasty. Although I really like... Okay, I think that we need... Corgi is good, but I think that we still need to make sure that House Goodboy is the... that's goodbye. But, like, roleplay-wise, we can't change her picture, but she's definitely a Corgi. Alright. As far as everything else, though, her stats are kind of crap. Let's see. 5 diplomacy. So now she's, like, almost 30. That's the problem. Let's, like, get her up to, like... Let's see. Make her a genius as well, at least. To get good genetics to build our dynasty. Oh, yes. That'd be a good call. Let's get her some traits. So she's a very, very... Okay, wait. We needed one-handed, right? Is that maimed? No, that would be one of these ones, right? So she's a genius. She's already 61. Jeez. Alright, she's already too good, everybody. She's too good. Plus some bad traits to get her age down. Alright. Let's make her... let's make her a lazy, slothful. Deceitful. That's a good one. Cynical. Oh god, she's gonna become like a god assassin. Make her make her a direct descendant of the Prophet Muhammad. No, alright. Stubborn. Guess she is a dog. Familiar kinslayer. Giant. Let's make her left-handed because I'm left-handed. An uncouth because every time they put food on her plate, she just devours all of it, and it's a big mess. And where is there like a one-handed thing here? Lunatic, possessed, has great pox, leper, wounded, maimed, infirm, incapable, drunkard, homosexual, hunchback, lisp, stutter, attractive, ugly, dwarf, inbred, strong, weak, celibate. Check near the bottom of the list. Alright. Oh, grievously scarred. Cannibal. Oh my. Grievously scarred. No, she's a pretty girl. She's a pretty girl. I think we're good on these. So, she's a genius, but she's lazy, she lies a lot, she's cynical, she's stubborn, left-handed, and uncouth. I like all of these things. Now her stats actually look like halfway decent. I'm going to give her one more thing. So she's 32. You get 32-year-old Elizabeth of House Goodboy. Alright. Let's go. Oh, right. There's all of these things, too. Major epidemics, dynamic, minor epidemics, default, Mongol invasion. We'll do it random. Sunset invasion, random. Generate families. Landed historical characters with no recorded family will not have a family generated from upon a new game. This increases the risk of an early game over. Oh, jeez. No. Exclave, independence. Independent rulers can have exclaves. This can land anywhere in the world. Is this like some sort of like attempt to like get rid of border gore? What does inbred do? I think it gives you a bunch of health problems and it makes it hard for you to breed. Independent rulers can have exclaves. This can land anywhere in the world. limited. Yeah, let's go with that. Border gore. Turn off Sunset Invasion. Never! I will never turn off Sunset Invasion. The Aztecs forever. Get Jade Dragon, so China. Historical. Random. Non-epidemic diseases, yeah. The Sunset Invasion is on random. Yes. I am the one person who loves the Sunset Invasion. Okay. Shadow Retreat. Army Movement Lock. Oh yeah, that's good. Siege Assaults. Gender equality. Let's actually... This game will play was if the status of women of law would be maxed out for everyone. This is a gender equal animal Europe. Alright, let's see if we can we get delayed random. Let's do it that then. Okay. Absurd events. Can we have lots? Yes. Supernatural events? Yes. Of course. We want people to be like demons and werewolves and stuff. Oh, can you get full gender equality? Yeah, there we go. Interfaith marriages. Matrilineal marriage works. Diplomatic range, yeah. Oh man, they give you a lot more choice than they used to. You can basically play any game you want now. Crusader states, okay, yeah. Let's do this. Under rare occurrence, rulers have a chance to turn Hellenistic and restore the old religion. Oh my. Martial headgear. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes. All these things. Okay. Alright, friends. Where's the bubonic plague? That is under, I think, Reaper's Due major epidemics, so... You might want to save your current settings. Alright. Save it in slot 0. Alright. Let's go. Let's begin the conquest of the Florentine Empire. It's funny because like it's a game where like you carve up a map of Europe and it's like, man, if you lived in, I don't know, why are people so obsessed with like, it's like when like, what's it called, when like people who have like, you know, pickling hat, like what's it called, like German, like people who really like Kaiserreich and stuff, where these are like people who like obsess over just like different ways to carve up Europe, and it's like, man, people, you guys think too much about like what Europe is supposed to be like, or like different ways to play Europe. Okay. So let's look at, okay, you are now playing a Savoyard Pupperist Empress. Okay, so Savoyard cultural effects, no special effects. Feudal government. Alright, so I'm feudal. Well, that's a good start. The Pupperist faith is a rather recent one, founded by the charismatic First Augur, who detailed at length how human beings need to follow or how dogs need to follow certain strict rules of life recorded in the grand story, lest they be forever doomed to suffer eternal pain at the hands of the empty horizon. As he drew closer to death, the augur warned that his good followers, so only the good boys, were still at risk, due to the numerous masses of wicked heathens performing decadent rituals and increasing the empty horizon's influence. The only way he could help protect them was by discording his mortal coil and ascending to a new form. Thus he became the giver of justice. Oh my. Is the stream going to be uploaded forever as a VOD? Yes. You can go anytime you want to watch a Step Back Tonight episode after it's over. You just go to the playlists on the Step Back channel and go to the Step Back Tonight playlist. And you'll find them all there. So rulers cannot demand conversion. Priests can inherit titles. Fleets can navigate major rivers. Rulers can raid infidel neighbors for loot. Pauperist counties and characters are hard to convert. Matrilineal marriages are not allowed. Can be reformed. There is and can exist no religious head. Women are entirely excluded from all positions of power. Naval maintenance is greatly reduced. That is a weird religion. Should have customized the religions first. Yeah. Alright. So, the capital of my kingdom is here for some reason. So, in Pentavere, where there is a barony of St. Lutric, and I have my castle. Alright. So, we have to take a look at what our situation's like right now. I need to get a husband, first of all. So, let me see. I have 55 vassals. Many of them are counts. So we need to create some duchies, do we not? I have a lot of titles. Alright. So, Elizabark. Alright. I don't even know where to start. I guess we're going to need to start with getting married. So let's find some eligible... Oh boy, okay. Alright. She really wanted to be here. Alright. Oh my, she's actually kind of badass. She has too many titles. I need less vassals. She's kind of like in North Korea mode right now. So, let's find her a mate. So, let's see. Let's see who is who's got some good stewardship and who's a good boy. So we need a matrilineal marriage, because we need the good boy family to survive, and all we can get are like really crappy puppies and ducklings and kittens. Some eligible barklers. Yeah. You need to make sure your bloodline is secure for when the Black Death comes. Oh, fun. Alright, Milton. Your skills suck. Ooh. Yanni, the courtier here, is content, stubborn, lustful, that's good. And he's also cynical. He's 17. He looks good. He's like a little boy toy. Let's tie the knot. This is gonna cost my prestige, but you know. I need to secure my dynasty by having lots and lots of puppies. Alright, so I need to alright. Next I have to figure out what counties I have are. So I have okay. Let's start giving away some of these duchies so that I can get rid of some of my vassals. Let's just take a look at this random duchy. Okay. This is sort of like northern Scotland. So let's see who runs it. There's this person who hates me. Lovely. Stats are paranoid, shy, cruel, and deceitful, but also owns 3 out of the 4 titles in this duchy, which means that no matter who I give it to, it's gonna go to him. He's gonna get it eventually, so if I give it to him, he'll be happy with me. So, grant landed title. The Duchy of... What was the duchy of this one called? Ah. Yes, Phoebes, we all love you. County of Ross. Oh, this is Ross County. Okay, so... Ross County. Let's take a look. That's Moray. Okay. Abdicate. Okay, let's take a looky. Elizabeth needs to give away this county to somebody. Either this lady or this guy who has two of them. So I think I'm going to give him Ross County. Duchy of Ross. Or not Ross. Duchy of friggin' Moray. Okay. Duchy of Moray. Include lower titles, because I'm trying to stabilize my kingdom here. Okay. There we go. This guy still freaking hates me because I have too many duchies. But besides that, you know, he'll get over a lot of it. And if not, I can just murder him. That's always fun. So, now, Duchy, so Moray itself is under the Duchy of the Isles, which is run by me. So let's transfer vassalage of Moray. M-O-R. No? You're not gonna let me do that, huh? Okay, who has Moray? This guy. Okay, Count Tarkan. Oh, but Count Tarkan has all of this shit. Okay. That's why. What is his... So he's under the Duchy of the Isles, which is these two titles. And he has this, and he has... And this other person has this. Well, she seems nicer because she's a little girl. And... But she also isn't a bark. Or she isn't, what's her religion? She is a pupperist, which is nice. And he is also a pupperist. So that's good. Okay. So this is like the part about CK2 that I'm always just like, oh man, this game's a disaster. Alright. So I'm gonna give this guy the Duchy of the Isles. So I have too many. Make him that. Okay. He should like me now. Or he will, once I give away some of my duchies. What other duchies do I have? I have this one. Oh, I'm keeping that one.
Tristan.
Yes.
What's this weird mod you're playing where everybody's dogs?
It's the new DLC.
No, it's not.
It is.
No.
Yeah, there's a hidden option where you can like randomize the world, and then there's also an option where you can make animals part of the world.
But like puppers and stuff, that all was in there?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
I know you love this world because the religion is pupperist.
Oh.
Alright, let's see. There's this county. Gloucester, Oxford, and Wiltshire, which is run by this guy. Gloucester, this guy, and Oxford. And he also has Bedford. So if I give this guy this weird random duchy of Puigse, I did. Forgot how much of a pain in the ass the like early game is. Do we have vice royalties? We do. There are vice royalties. So I guess I could just give these as like... Alright. Here we are in Ireland. Oh my, this guy's powerful. This is pretty good. This is like some real Viking stuff right now. Alright, you can have that title. Whatever it was called. What was this? What's this duchy called? The Duchy of Munster? Yeah, you can be. You can be the Duke of Munster. That's okay, you're a good boy. Duke of Munster. Did your D&D channel die? Yes, I decided after a while that I didn't really want, that I was trying to monetize too many of my hobbies, and I thought that D&D was something that I would prefer to just kind of keep my own, if that makes sense. Make this guy a double Dutch. It's like Leinster is the one. There you go. Nice and stable. Alright, let's take a look at some other Irish counties. So this is the county of Meath. Looks like this guy owns 2 of them. And then this guy owns those 2, huh? Okay, you're making... Everyone's making this thing a mess. I'm gonna give you the Duchy of Meath. There we go. And this is Ridvan. Okay, so what's this one then? Connacht. And this guy has these 2 titles. Alrighty. That's gonna cause a war later, but that is fine. Grant one of your landed titles is a viceroyalty. Yeah, maybe I should just do that. There you go. Granting a viceroyalty will lower your feudal duke and king's subjects' opinions of you. Oh, jeez, okay. I guess I'm just gonna have to play the frickin', the game. The Game of Thrones, really. Like, literally. Alright. So this is all run by 4 different people. That's good. We have this guy with a bear on his head, who's got some pretty good martial, so which means he can probably get a good military out of this. Or yeah. All right, I'm gonna give it to this guy because you can have Ulster because you have a bear on your head, and I like when you have a bear on your head. So you become the Duke of Ulster. Do we not even have the Duchy of Ulster? Did I not even make it? Well, shite. Alright. Oh, yeah. Doesn't even exist. Okay. Whatever. Then that's fine. Someone else can make it someday. Mercia. Let's see. Who's going to be my Mercia main? I'm guessing it's going to be this guy. So... Duchy of Mercia. Okay. Suffolk. I guess I'll give this guy Suffolk County as well. Duchy of Suffolk's. Like, I'm just trying to balance these things, because, like... Or does the Duchy of Suffolk not exist? Okay, so one of those other duchies that I just never made. No, I've got it. Oh, it's East Anglia. Okay. You could be the Duke of East Anglia. There we go. We've got that one worked out. So you made ironic murdering leftists memes? Very funny. If you got banned by one of my mods, I trust that they made the right decision. I'm just guessing. Because I think you then also went and complained on my subreddit. Which is like, you know, not the best look. So, Powis, who's this person? Owns all of those, huh? What duchy is that? Let's take a look. It's the duchy map mode. So, this person, it looks like they could just... If I gave this person these two duchies, that would probably work out well. So that's the Duchy of Schleswig, or whatever. Duchy of... And then... This is the Duchy of Powis. Alrighty, and then this person. Do I make this guy a I guess I have to make this guy a triple duch. Alright, you're just gonna end up becoming like the king of like Wales or something. So alright, am I over my duchy limit at this point? I don't think I am. I think I still have too many duchies. Am I correct in assuming that Tristan's community is comprised of mostly leftist? You would be mostly correct. Alrighty, let's. We're almost out of this. This is still just complete mess. All right, York, the Duchy of York, owned by this person. All right, you get to be the Duchess of York. There you go. You're gonna get conquered by somebody. Alright, so this is Northumberland, right? Yeah. What's this guy own besides this? He owns that one, huh? And this person? Make her the double Dutch. I know there's probably gonna be some... There's some Scottish person who's gonna murder me over this one. That I'm gonna give this lady Northumberland and then also Lothian. Duchess of Bork. Oh, can we change the title? Yes, we can. County of Bork. There you go. We'll change the duchy as well. If you can tell me, Chosen Chub, who banned you, I can talk to them. But, like, if they had a good reason, if it was just a misunderstanding, that's one thing, but if they had a good reason... Say hi. Is there... I have a plan to do this so that it happened podcast. If so, tell him that he has a Venezuelan fan. Yeah, like as somebody said in the chat, I kind of had a falling out with Cody, and I haven't really picked it up yet because he did a racism, and I didn't like it. So you're going to become the Duke of Albany. Oh, I don't have Albany. I haven't made the title of Albany. Nope, okay. Alright, what possible duchies do I have to give away? Cornwall? Nobody lives in Cornwall. Alright. I guess this guy lives in Cornwall. Do you want to be the King of Cornwall? Or the Duke of Cornwall? There you go, you Cornish bastard. Let's see, what's this one here? Wessex. So one of these three can be the Countess Gudrid. She's got some pretty beastly stats. That's pretty nice. This person does too. And she's powerful. Oh my, alright, this is gonna be just a good who I pick. I guess I'll pick her because she's got Middlesex as well. So, this would put us... Yeah, so you can be the Duchess of Wessex. I pronounce you Duchess Suniva of Wessex. Duchess under Empress Elizabeth I. What was the issue with Islam over? It had to do with him using a racist insinuation about Sharia law in order to basically stir up Islamophobia on the day the synagogue shooting happened. And I was not a fan. Yeah, now I'm remembering, like, oh, this is why I stopped playing CK2. Because you end up having to, like, do this at the beginning of the game sometimes. I think this might be just a thing because of the randomness of the game. Alright, this old lady gets to be the Duchess of Kent. Oh, thank you so much, Duchess Caroline of Kent. Oh, thank you. Wait, her house is Jewel. Oh man, no wonder she's like rich. She's like, what's it called? She's like a vape queen. Yeah, Caroline Jewel. Oh man. This is the house that, like, in what year is it? 769. So like in like 1300 years, we're gonna get this is the family that's gonna invent Juul, the like vaping company. I knew it. I knew it. All right, you are a Count of Bath. Somerset County doesn't exist. Okay. Okay, what other... Do I still have too many duchies? Does everyone still hate me for having too many duchies? Yes, everyone still has... I have plus 60 too many duchies. The Duchy of Man. Well, I guess you're the Duke of Man. This is where we put all the men. Now does everyone still hate me? Alright. I need to get rid of 5 duchies? That's so many duchies. Alright, no, that one's mine. There's one for me. Okay. Hello, darling. You get to be the Duchess of Galloway. Oh yes. Unfortunately, I don't think you can actually change the name of the title, or else they could be duckies. That would be great. Alright. Now does everyone like me? I mean, they're starting to like me. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 duchies. I need to get rid of all but 3 of them. Brittany is mine. Essex. Essex. Okay. So now Essex is owned by 3 different dukes. So I'm gonna give it to the least powerful one. So this one's already got 2 duchies. This one's got 1 duchy, 2 vassals, and this one's got, okay. So she's got 20. Okay, like what's the de jure of Essex? It's all that, eh? All right. I'll give it to her. Give it to. There you go, love. You get to be the Duchess of Essex. The Duchy of Gwynedd. There was one time, probably my best Crusader Kings 2 game, is when I played as, okay, I'm gonna make her the Duchess. She's gonna be a double Duchy, too, of Lancaster and Gwynedd. Oh, okay. I feel Lancaster. How many? Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, so I need to get rid of 1 more. And so just... Okay. Okay. I think I might finally be in a position where now I don't have... I have one more duchy to give away. Jesus Christ. Okay. What? Oh, no. Okay. Not that one. Orkney. Oh my god. Okay. Who the hell wants this stupid piece of shit? If there's any, like, Scottish people from Orkney... Please leave Mercia alone. I'm afraid you might erase my humans, or you might erase my ancestors from the timeline. I don't know if you noticed, but the Empress is a dog. I think your family is already in peril. So you have Moray. Okay, and you own this Shetland and this random thing. Alright, you can be the Duke of Orkney. Congratulations on your complete piece of shit. Okay. There you go. Mercia is run by this man. His name is Duke Valdemar of Mercia. And he seems pretty legit. So you'll be fine. Name it to Borkney. Of course. Of course, we need to do this. So. So people from Borkney are called Borknean. We'll change the county name too, so that we feel very aligned. Bork, man, is that true? Are people from Orkney really called Orcadians? That is a weird name. Okay, and also, we're going to rename the Duchy of Mercia to the Duchy of 255 AD. Just so that we can make sure that your family is safe. That you guys, so, and the adjective will be 255 ADD. Or no, ADHD. Okay. There you go. So now there's the Duchy of 255 AD. So you're safe. And also, if we ever conquer Poland, we'll name it all Whore. Actually, let's see if we can just do that. I don't know if we can. No, we can't. We have to take it over. So once we get the Emperor of Poland or whatever, we'll call it Whore. H-O-A-R with colon 3. Okay. I think I'm good. I can make some kingdoms later, but besides that, I think I've figured out, I've done all the fiddly bits. So, or that part now. I have no heir, so I gotta be making some puppies soon. But I am already on the way to getting married, so that's good. I can make some titles. I have the money for it, but I can get around to that later. You get some prestige for it. I'm about to lose some prestige for getting married to a commoner. This sounds like a song from, like, Stellaris. Alright, somebody wants the County of Kent Brockman. Doesn't this feel like a song that should be in, like, Stellaris? All right, there you go. We got the Duchy of Kent Brockman. Okay. I need to recruit a court physician. That's always fun. You have sent messengers and scouts in all directions to scour the realm for skilled physicians that be willing to take up residence in your court. Word should reach you shortly if they manage to bring a suitable candidate. Hopefully, they will not bring back a quacksalver. Okay. And should we worship the ancestors? I like that. Yay! You have decided to visit the shrine in the Holy Grove and make a sacrifice in honor of your ancestors, hoping for their aid in return. What do you ask of your foremothers? I mean, I am a dog, so I wish for affection and companionship. I'm unmarried. I'm gonna get married. Don't worry, guys. She's on it. She's already on Medieval Tinder. We're on it. We need an ambition. Alright, let's get an ambition. So, she has 23. I think that intrigue is definitely the way to go, because she has 23 intrigue. She kind of rules at that, so let's, like, you know, play it up. Play to our strengths. I don't think Cody is racist. I think that Cody is unaware and uninformed about Islam. And he took a lot of the sort of right-wing racist stereotypes that are very common in the United States about Islam and made assumptions on it and didn't interrogate his own assumptions. That's it. And he also was not aware about how famous he is. And because he's not aware of how famous he is, that sort of results in him saying things, not realizing that his actions have consequences. Alright, I think I'm going to make my ambition to groom an heir. I have to set a crown focus. So where can I set a crown focus? Where's good for me? So I've got this one. This has got a 16 income, 43 income, 36. All right, Vans. Vans, you're gonna be my crown focus. Give me some money, money, money. And then I gotta give some people some minor titles. Oh god, this takes forever. Okay. Fencer. Alright, no, you're arbitrary. That's not good. Duke of Munster? Sure. Who's gonna be my court physician? Oh, we're already looking for one of them. And I need some, I need a commander, too. Who is my commander? Who is my best commander? It's gonna be Buckler. Aw. I like... Oh, almost all of my generals are dogs. That is good. Unleashed the dogs of war. Alright. Now we just need a steward. Fencer. Fencer is likely to look at this. They're all malcontents. All right, Copty, you my man, because you are a glory hound. I can deal with a glory hound. I'm a hound myself. This is gonna piss off a whole bunch of people if I fuck around with these too much. But there we go, my council. Okay. Now. Let's see. Let's see where... Okay, now we gotta do all this stuff. Alright, now. People who know more things about Crusader Kings 2 than me. This has changed quite a lot. So I remember back in the day, the first thing you would do with your Chancellor is you would either be trying to make your vassals like you, or you'd be fabricating claims, if you don't have claims. Currently, I'm looking at my council, and a lot of people don't like me, so I'll probably try to get the most powerful person who hates me to like me. Who would probably be Tarkin, the Duke of the Isles. Alright, Tarkin. I'm going to send my counselor to go and make you like me. Can we rename him to Barkin? Since we're going on this whole joke here. Can we rename you? I'm the Empress. I should be able to change your name if I want. That does apparently not work. You can boost his opinion by putting him on the council. Yeah, but he sucks. I believe in a meritocracy. But also, like... and then, okay, so the next thing is that, if I remember correctly, you're always supposed to have your guy training troops somewhere so that you can be getting more troops when you go to war. I don't know if that's still true, because suppressing revolts, like, organizing the army, let's see, that reduces the retinue cost. I guess that becomes more of a thing later. I guess... Yeah, but look at this lady. Look at Duchess Caroline. Frickin' the Duchess of Kent Brockman. She is, like, she'd be a great spy master. She's a good spy master. She's a very good girl. So Bearman, what should Bearman be doing? Should Bearman be training troops so I can raise my, like, levies? Or should I just keep him doing this organizing the army? Or is there revolts? Like, I don't remember. Like, in the past, you just would train troops, and that's the only thing you do, really. This one, too. Organizing the realms, you just, like, improve the demesnes. And in the past, you would just go and collect taxes. Now it looks like they've added, like, these default actions that are good things to do if you don't have a specific mission. Like, taxes, you raise money, you raise extra money, but you have a higher chance of pissing people off or something. So that's what I remember. And, like, as far as this goes, like, she's gonna do scheming, which is gonna be good. Proselytizing. Is there anywhere in my empire or my kingdom that is not pupperist? No, pupperism seems pretty popular in Western Europe here, so we're good on that. Will you ever play Hoi 4 with your fans? I would need to learn how to play Hoi 4 in any way that approaches decent. Why is court physician an important job? All they can do is tell you the more or less quick way to treat yourself to death. Yes, 25580, that is very true. And in this game, they do it in a very hilarious fashion. You actually do need a court. Sometimes your physician can actually help you, but they can also get you to do crazy things, and it is fun both ways. You'll see. Because you can, like, choose, like, you'll get choices, or they'll bring somebody to you, and it'll be like, this will be like a witch doctor, or just some, like, random person we found, or something like that. It's so, the roleplay aspect of it's really good. But yeah, does anyone remember what I should be doing with these guys? Like, it's just, like, getting more gold pretty good, or just, I can figure that one out later. We've got all that taken care of. My council is really mad at me at the moment. but I imagine it'll change once some time clicks over. Alright. I've put 600 hours into this game, I saw when I first started playing. Alright, let's get this going. Okay, first thing. You asked your ancestors for aids in your relationships. Now is time to present your offering. What will you give them in return? Oh, great foremothers, I willingly bring you my flesh and blood. Oh, Jesus. No, thank you. May this soul serve you in the afterlife. You offer the ancestors the life of one of your courtiers. Oh, boy. Ancestors, may this feast please you. And you just lose some gold. Let's sacrifice the courtier. Yanni and Empress Elizabeth are getting married. We can collect a royal aid duty to pay for the ceremonies. Nah, we need prestige. Your Imperial Majesty, may you live in honor and contentment. I've decided to accept your suggestion that Empress Elizabeth and Yanni get married. All children will be of her destiny. Yes, they will. So we're paying respects. Paying respects to the poor lost courtier. The offering struggled violently when the augur and her disciples pushed it down on the offering stone. The ancestors will surely be pleased with such a vigorous servant. Now all you can do is wait and hope. May the ancestors bestow their blessing upon me. Excellent. I don't think Germanic is a culture that exists. Your messengers tell you of a mercenary band that just arrived in Penteuvre. That's some like really old French right there. Along with them in the field is Field Surgeon Bubbles, known for his ability to rapidly amputate limbs and save the lives of gravely wounded soldiers. Despite the reputation of mercenaries often being greedy, hiring him seems relatively cheap. Perfect. He will serve me well. I definitely need Bubbles in my life. Thank you. My new court physician, Bubbles. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. I really need to stop making that Donald Trump sound. It's not good. People should not do that. Alright. But we love it. No. Gotta stop. Stop. Bad, Tristan. Okay. Let's see. You gotta go. Oh boy. So now we play the other waiting game in Crusader Kings 2 where you wait for shit to happen. I don't think I have any Casus Belli right now. I'm pretty sure. Let me check. Well, I've got a gift of love. My bedroom is covered in wildflowers. And what's this? A beautiful necklace set with precious stones? There is a note here as well from your humble admirer, Count Ylig. Something to match your eyes. Well, thank you. How romantic. Fool, I am a married woman. Alright, do we do this? I'm getting hit on by this man. And look at this. Okay, so first of all, ew. No widow's peak. Friggin' braids and a mustache. Like, that is, I can't tell if I really like that or if I really don't. He is the Duke of Tyrone, which is pretty nice. Like, I mean, it means that he has some ambition in the world. He is married, but he is married to a human, and humans are the worst. So, get that boy maximum gene acquisition. Alright, let's do it. How romantic. So it looks like I have de jure, I have extort tribute or establish a tributary state on these guys, on all these jokers. So let's see. Is this person independent? Oh my god, they are. What's this title? The Duchy of Flanders. Flanders. Alright, so this chump I could take out like right now. Like, look at this. 358 soldiers. And is in no alliances. You force specialists and exhort tribute, establish territory. Sorry, border dispute. You can choose to dispute any county that borders you. Beware that choosing to wage a conquest not backed by a claim carries hefty penalties. The penalties are the highest when attacking somebody following your religion. Okay. I lose 100 prestige and the... Oh my goodness. Okie dokie. That is less. That is not good. Establish a tributary state. Tributary. Shut this. You thought the stream ended. Nice job, YouTube. No, nope, still here. Alright, well this is... Okay, so the de jure... Let's look at the de jure kingdoms. So... I don't have any kingdoms I could take. Because these are all made up now, right? These are all made new. De jure empire... Not really. It's duchies... yeah, so this is its own duchy, isn't it? Yeah. I should take it, though. 639 men. Look how many men I've got. I've got 5.93 thousand. What do you think you're gonna do? What do you think you're gonna do? Apparently I can't go to war with you. Oh, because you're, subservient to, this powerful person in Golden Boilia. Golden Boilia, run by a freaking... Oh, because it's like a golden retriever. Oh, look, he has a puppy. Oh, he's betrothed to a puppy. Oh, that's just wrong. But part of House Golden Boy. Yeah. Have you marked your territory yet? No. Although we should mark our territory on this little guy. This guy is nothing. Countess Fergie of Boulogne? Like, come on. You are done. Forced vassalization. Yeah. Countess Fergie of Boulogne is weak and would be better off in your realm. By spending a significant amount of prestige, you can go to war and force them to make them your vassal as long as they are a lower tier than you, at or below 30 realm size. So I lose 250 prestige. Yeah... Is that worth it? Let me think. Well, I'm getting seven prestige per month. So I could make that back pretty fast. So... Hiya! I guess my first target is going to be to take Belgium. Which, like, you know, we all knew this was coming. So... Let's see. So we are at war. She has 358 troops and I have 1,000. I think we will be okay. Do we have, no, we don't, do we not have fleets? Do we not have phones? Get in that ship. Get to the ship. Get you, get to the... And take stock of our holy sites. Oh, yes. I thought you were making some sort of dog joke to take the stick. Alright, let's actually, yeah, let's look at our religion mode. Religion. There we are. No, that's dynasties. Oh, it's this one. Okay. So, the Pupperist faith has holy sites here in Ghent. Isn't Ghent the name of, like, the card game in The Witcher or something like that? And then there's another one down here in Salzburg. So we need to get some Salisbury. That's a stake. And then we have to go down here to Noli to get the third one. We can look at our religion. That's Gwent. Okay. So you have 5 holy sites. Where are the other ones? Oh, okay. One is here in Sicily, and where all these Prowessians are, a religion that we hate for some reason. So So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5. So there's a 5th one hiding. Oh, there it is. Randomly in the mountains of Hungary in Bereg. Bereg? Run by the evil Bessie of Bereg. Oh, that's a good name for a countess. Alright. So, we need at least 3 of them. I think that the easiest way to do that is going to be to get, it's going to be to get this one, and maybe this one, and maybe that one. See you later, 255. I hope this isn't... I know that there's I think there might be a music pack that I'm not allowed to use for some reason. This might be it. Oh, you're trying to attack mainland England, huh? Good thing, like, this guy is a duke, and he can raise... I can raise his levies. If I remember how to do that. I just want your levies. I know there was like a thing to do that. There's like a button somewhere. Oh, it's right here. Viking gods. Oh man, he's gonna lose. Wow. Shite. Forgot they need like a month to like get their shit together. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Let's get our army together here. Meanwhile, over here, we're going to take this... We're going to take them in Flanders Fields. Alright. And this poor guy is going to get destroyed. And then this we can... Oh, no. Go home. Listen, vassals, you only need to fight in one battle. Now. Alright, so nobody tell YouTube that the metal music's playing. Captured in battle. Wistful was captured and is now my prisoner. Yeah, he was. Leicester. If YouTube asks you if I was playing any licensed music, you tell them I wasn't. That I was a good boy. Derby. Meanwhile, while you were, like, in this very failed idea to take the Duchy of 255 AD, where are you going? Shrewsbury? Shrewsbury. That sounds like a fake place. That can't be a real location. But it is in Wales, so if there was any place that I think would have a place called Shrewsbury, it would be Wales. Become a cannibal dog. Oh boy. Alright, well, we took the castle. Now just follow the army. Where is it going? Yordale? There's factions now? Okay, fine. I'll put down some of the soldiers since I know that's what you guys are mad about. And then I'm almost taking this... What? Where did this come from? The hell? We are marching over the plains with one of my officers mutters. Once I'm back in Penthievre, I'm going to give this soldiering life and maybe I'll become a baker. I chuckle considering my own most strategic options. What about you, my lady? What will you focus on in the future? Logistics and organization, my good woman. What the hell is this? Why is this happening? Why are you doing this to me? Why is there a peasant revolt in the place that I wanted? You're getting your grubby peasants all over my fancy new territory. Alright, means we gotta... The peasants are always revolting. It's true, they are hideous. Is that 2 different territories? It is. Alright, ships, you're good. Just go wait. We gotta get our shit together, and then we're gonna take you down. Take you down. Just as soon as we're in a good enough mood to invade you. Alright, let's do this. They're peasants. What could they possibly do? Alright, I watched in the shadows as my spy master, Duchess Caroline, surreptitiously marked a spot on the wall with a piece of chalk. This might be just her normal skullduggery. That is a great word. But my intuition says not. Time to spy on the spy. Don't forget to join the Warrior Lodge. Warrior Lodge? The Children of the Gaping Maw. Oh my. Should we show interest in the Children of the Gaping Maw? Or the Company of the Bear? I think we definitely should show interest in joining the Company of the Children of the Gaping Maw. Eavesdropping from a secret passage in the walls, I overheard my faithless spy master, Caroline, talking to another conspirator. They are planning to revoke the county of Surrey. Hold off, I will deal with this later. Skullduggery. So this battle's happening now. The peasants are losing. Rumors of infatuation. I didn't credit it when my maid claimed to have heard that Count Yulig can't sleep because he's constantly thinking of me. But now all my friends are saying it too. Aww, how flattering. Today I found a scented letter lying on my pillow. It appears Count Tekken, I think that's Tekken 3, is quite smitten with me. Well, is he? Alright, let's see. Let's assess the sitch here. Tekken is ambitious, but he is weak. We don't want that. We don't want that shit. No. I don't want those weak ass genes in my family. Alright. Imprisonment. Alright, so my bad spy master is now no longer spy master. Alright, we need a new spy master. We either can take Cormisosh, the Count of Ulster, who's pretty legit, but like also is a malcontent for my council. But Yigash, the Duchess of Bork. Alright, yeah, she's my spy master. The Duchess of Bork. And then we're gonna have to deal with this shit at some point. Oh, yeah. We're gonna need to assassinate this fucker. A son was born to Gnome and Pluck, good boy, named Casey. Aw. How am I not pregnant yet? Is it because I'm constantly at war? Richard of Bork gave snuggles in vain. Alright, once this all falls, and I get my random new county, then I'll settle down and have some kids, have some puppies. To make Kelly happy, I'll have some puppers. At a festive outing in the wild, I found a message surrounded by wildflowers in my tent. It says to meet Count Yillig by the stream alone. How exciting! My maid can cover for me. Okay. I snuck out of my tent and down the stream. I found Count Yillig waiting, shining up when he saw me. Hours must have passed when I laughed and talked with a great scholar. Suddenly, he leans in softly and whispers in my ear, "I'm a dog!" Oh my goodness, such learning. I cannot resist poetry. Also, we need to get this guy fucking killed. This bad boy who is leading a independence faction against me. Okay, now it's not the person that I was planning on assassinating. Or is it? Alright. Let's do the auto-stopping of plots. That makes life a lot easier. We'll deal with these people later. But we need to deal with this faction. Independence faction. Alright. So you're the Duke of the Isles, huh? 93. I'm gonna assassinate you. And then we'll see if we can get anybody. Who can I bribe? I can bribe you. Can bribe you. And hopefully that'll get people on board. And then he will die. One characters owe you a favor. Yes. Also, I'm going to spy on this guy. My trusted sneaks will spy very close. The activities of Duke Tarkin of the Isles. I gave him his title. And this is how he repays me. Why doesn't he like me? He wants a seat on the council. Screw that. And he's not attracted to uncouth. He saw me, like, just, like, go hog wild on a bowl of kibble and just, like, was just like, oh, God. Oh, I can imprison him. It won't work. Okay. Fine. Fine. How can some people play games like CK2 at EU4 so effortlessly? Oh dear, I must be with child. Will my husband believe it's his? Oh my. Well. Very well. Enfus led a revolt against Elizabark. The peasants have risen up. Oh my. Alright. One war at a time. My marshal discovered a man of great military talent named Much, who wants to serve my ranks. Sweet. I need to pray for my child's good health. Alright, this is going to be my first child, and I feel completely lost. What if I do something wrong? What if something bad happens? What should I do while I wait for my day of my labor? I need to pray for my child's good health? Yeah. Duke Valdemar of 255 AD let everyone know about my plot to kill Duke Tarkin of the Isles. God damn it, Valdemar. During the drunken stupor of the local tavern, I should never have included the drunken blabbermouth in the plot. God damn it. Alright, let's get this war done. You are mine now. I am threatening. Yeah, you don't know the half of it. Oh, we're definitely going to rename this county to Stella Artois. I could go from some Stella Artois right now. Alright, let's... Now let's deal with the peasants. I keep in mind, I have been playing CK2 in one form or another for 6 years now? Butcher Girl formed a defensive pact opposing Elizabeth Goodboy. Not Butcher Girl. Aww. Countess Butcher. Of the House Girl. Oh my, where is this? Oh, it's... yeah, whatever. You are nothing. Yeah, this is, I've been playing, I looked up just the other day, or I looked up just today when I was getting ready for this stream. I have 600 minutes in this game. I used to like Total War games, but then I got to the point where I never liked the RTS part of it. And so I was always playing the game and just auto-resolving all of the battles. And, like, if you're going to do that, you might as well be playing Crusader Kings 2. Alright. Through somewhat dubious provenance, I have received information that Duke Tarkin of the Isles is plotting treason against his rightful liege. How should I use this explosive information? Threaten Tarkin with exposure unless he stays out of all factions. It's refusing to stop... oh, man. 600 minutes. Or no, 600 hours, sorry. Yeah, 600 hours. The man is a coward, that's for certain. He can't fight. Shadows and blood makes him faint. You're a disgrace. I despise you. Aw. Not Bubbles. Yeah, that's what happens when you mess with me, peasants. Alright. Everybody can go home now. Alright. War is done. One new county. I also have almost 1,000 hours playing Stellaris, so both of these games I've sunk a lot of time into. Spy on remote. Yeah, right now I'm spying on Tarkin of Tarkin, and I'm waiting for an assassination to go through on him because he's the leader of the faction that is trying to get independence. So I'm working on him. Plus, I don't like this one bit either. Actually, let me check. What are my succession laws? Open, agnotic, open. The most powerful child of the ruler succeeds. Okay, that's fine. That's like the Muslim one. Name it Wolfsburg. What should I name Wolfsburg? Alright. So, I'll get less threatening over time. But, Greywind owes me a favor. Invite to plot. No. But you owe me a favor. I gave you money. Now murder somebody for me. That's how this works. Alright, let's see if there's anything else I can do, like, decisions-wise, to try and get some more people to like me. Compose a book. I have enough money. Yeah, I could do that. When I inform my council of my intentions to compose a piece of literature, they nod eagerly. Naturally, my wise lady, anything else would be doing the people a disservice. Your council member's face reddens as I brush off the compliment. What topic will you be treating? Another continues. I will be tackling the complexity of war, or something along those lines. Or, it should be about the intricacies of relationships. Well, I definitely know that. I will write about managing a realm, or I shall chronicle my family history, of course. Okay. I'm going to choose a theme relating to diplomacy or intrigue. I'm going to write a book. Yeah. I have found nothing new and useful about Duke Tarkin of the Isles, but my shadiness point out that there is nothing preventing me from making stuff up. The bigger the lie. He likes to bathe in the blood of virgins. Brilliant. Yanni has enlisted the help of some of the women from our staff to cheer me up and keep my mind off the pregnancy while I wait for the child to be born. If nothing else, it'll be nice to have somebody to talk to when I'm not dealing with my duties as Empress. Fine, I suppose. I wonder if, like, the animals, like, do I have, like, 8 kids when I have the baby? Oh, did I... When I set that thing from 1 to 3 and I actually set it to 10, does that mean that everybody has, like, 10 kids? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I cover my mouth and try to contain a giggle. Spotting a servant discreetly lighting up a candle, I realize that it's night already. This isn't the first time I spent an entire afternoon gossiping about friends and family with my guests without ever realizing it. But I cannot deny that this new habit has really helped me get through the pregnancy. Okay, I've either never been so relaxed, becoming trusting. No. I really do love talking. Gregarious. Good. I'm now Gregarious Empress. Why am I in hiding? Okay, so I should probably make some duchies. That might make some people happy. Scandalous. This must be exposed. Just the other day, skulking as I often do, I caught Countess Yigash of Lancaster and my courtier gnome in flagrante. Which is, oh my, that is a very, very old term, which means caught in the act of breaking one's oath of marriage. Flagrante. Oh my, that is a very, very old term. They didn't notice me, but I am still in shock. She's a married woman by the giver of justice. Yeah, like I'm one to talk. I smell profit. Time for some blackmail. To the pig-headed mule Elizabeth, here, take my money. If you do not keep quiet, I will do things to you that you cannot even imagine. Thank you. Thank you for the 4.6 gold. Alright, let's just get, Wolfsburg, huh? Alright, let's find a duchy and name it Wolfsburg. Let's rename Cornwall to Wolfsburg. It doesn't like the letter, sadly. The Duchy of Wolfsburg. There we go. Did I get Gregarious? I guess I didn't. Oh well. What can you do? You have a new heir. If your character dies now, you will play as Bloomer Goodboy. Alright, alright. The Regency has ended. Alright, everybody. Everybody. This is important. We need to name my newborn daughter. There is a racism in the meme channel. Oh, lovely. Alright, I will get to that once the stream is, finale'd. Or if Night Watcher, if you're still watching, if you can get on it. Alright, we need a name for our new baby girl, who is going to be the next Empress. You have a Dogther. Yes, we do. I need you guys to give her a name. Puptasia, Jazz, I like jazz. You like jazz? Tennissetet. Okay. Name her Chantel. How does one even play this game? That is a very good question. Sometimes I'm still asking that. I'm thinking to go with Jazz or Puptasia. Name her name. Okay. 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 Or Shaban. Shaban's a good one. But I do think that name is the better one. So yeah. Look a little name. My princess. My co-conspirator sent word that a massive pit of manure has been prepared under the floorboards of an abandoned inn in the path. Duke Tarkin will travel on his escort. Once they are seated at the table, kaboom! Alright, and once he dies... I'm having dinner with plenty of drinks with Bulet Ipaldig tonight. It's lovely, yet I am most charmed by Bult herself. Why else would I not immediately stop our conversation, which has slowly begun to touch upon almost heretical ideas, questioning the salvation of the giver of justice? Ooh. Walking along the palisades of my palace, I am joined by Bult. I find myself agreeing with a lot of the concepts she presents. The futility of prayer particularly resonates with me. Suddenly, she turns to me and presses a small leather pouch in my hand. My lady, will you carry this with you? For protection? Yes. You encourage the advances made by Bullet. Okay. What if I told you that you have been taught to believe in is everything you've been taught to believe in is a lie? Bullet continues, throwing cautious glance around us before pulling up her sleeve, revealing a scar in the shape of the empty horizon's mark. The giver of justice is a liar. Reject the tyrant deity and let the empty horizon guide your steps. This is like friggin' the because it's called the empty horizon. This makes you think of the what's it called? That story pack they have for Stellaris, where you end up worshipping the worm and like mutating your entire species. Praise be to the worm. Oh my, forbidden knowledge. We might, if you offer yourself up to the empty horizon, you will be granted powers that the giver of justice kept from us humans. Fingering the leather pouch in my pocket, I slowly nod. Oh, and I think you'll enjoy it, she said with a knowing smile. If there's any chance it'll bring down my enemies, I will. Worm is life. Failure. I discovered the meteor and avoided the explosion. Thankfully, the role remains unknown. Worm is love. Worm is life. Alrighty. It's been some time since Buddha was in contact with me. It's been like 4 days. I've been pondering whether the Giver of Justice would think of me for venturing down his path. But Buddha's already offered me some support that the Giver of, more than the Giver of Justice ever has. I have been studying books on the occult, and so far I'm finding the views preached at the temple to be narrow-minded at best. Their lies are meant to hold us back. What is this one? Ooh, I can get greedy. You lose 1 diplomacy, but you gain 10 tax. Why must we always put the needs of others before our own? Yeah, let's do it. I love greedy. I want it now. I want it all, and I want it now. I have gained the greedy trait. I found some cryptic scrawlings written in blood on my bedroom door this morning. The guards say they haven't seen anyone enter during the night, and I dare not ask my court chaplain to decipher it. Yet I think I understand. The mark of the empty horizon. Of course, the bargain must be struck. Oh boy. Oh, okay. This looks good. Looks like this has been broken up a little bit. You're independent now? Yeah. Majesty level is greater than or equal to 4. Majesty level? Is that... What is that? Is that... Realm size, vassal limit, dement size? Majesty level? This is new. Will you expand into Europe? I already expanded into Belgium. I gotta think about who to take on next. Duke Augmund of Wolfsburg has forged an alliance with the Duke Ridvan of the Ridvan Duchy. Alright. It does look like this faction is getting weak. But we need to keep assassinating our way to I think the game just called you fat. Oh boy. Sister Elizabeth, we have received word of your dedication and desire to join the Legion of the True Lord. Await the messenger. Let the Dark One guide you. Signed, Colden Bolivar. Oh my god, this king. Or this guy. This duck. I love this game. I've met an intriguing and hypnotically beautiful man at court. Apparently, this Drake is a foreign diplomat. I engaged him in conversation for the first time today, and we spoke at length about potential accomplices. I was shocked when he carefully pulled up his sleeve, revealing the mark of the empty horizon. You're the messenger? Alright. I'm pleased to find you not only a charming woman, Elizabeth, but one completely capable of intellectual discourse. The Brethren value the pursuit of knowledge, you see, in addition to more earthly pursuits. His smile turns into a predatory grin as he continues. We'll soon see exactly how committed you are. Oh my, what is this duck gonna do to me? Do you play Hoi 4? I do not. I don't really know how it works. Drake escorts me to my bedchamber. I hesitate upon entering, finding it flooded with light as candles form a circle around my bed. Several hooded figures surround the room, chanting in unison. Fear not, sister. Power and pleasure. These are the gifts of the empty horizon. I like the sound of that. When I wake up, the cloaked figures are gone and Drake is lying next to me, a smile tugging at the corner of his mouth. He's a duck. Welcome to the children of the gaping maw, Empress Elizabeth, he says. I hold him close, wondering how I look back on this moment. I wish you had found me sooner. So I'm in the gaping maw society now? Oh boy. So the Children of the Gaping Maw is like the satanic group. Okay. So I get powers. Cool, cool, cool. So, next thing I need to do is I need to go to another war, but I don't really have any Casus Bellis that are any good. Just like tributary ones and like ones that'll cost me a lot of... actually this one might not be bad. Just like do the same thing, enforce vassalization, and just kind of grab these little guys. Yeah, let's see if you've got anything. No. No, you're all alone. Let's go. Uh-huh. Alright, let's do this. In flagrante. Also, I need to raise all my own little navies, too. Alright. Alright, dogs. Let's get in. Now I can sacrifice prisoners to the Gaping Maw? Nice. Oh, that reminds me. I think I have prisoners. Should probably go and check on them. Oh, one I can ransom for 145 gold. Yes, please. And this one, Wistful. You said I can sacrifice to the empty horizon. Yes, I can. Haha. You were useful. Alrighty. Not sure how I got that Duchess, but sure, I'll take it. Alright. Let's group all these up. And group all these up. I didn't see how large their military was, but I don't imagine it's very big. I'm sure this could take care of it. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's 500 troops? Come on. Please. Easy peasy. Let's just wait and get our morale up before we just go wandering onto that island. Yeah, my vassals are not super pleased with this, but hey. It's their troops, not mine. I'm sure they'll not last long. Victory. We are victorious. Alright, let's disband that and let's just focus on 300 troops. They shouldn't be able to siege anything with that, so we should be good. And we're sieging their home territory, so we're good. We are good. We've got about 29 minutes until it's time to call it a night. So maybe I'll go for another 10 minutes, and then I will talk to y'all in the audience a little bit more before we call it a night. Your spy master has secluded herself in Bork and is unable to perform her tasks in the time being. Oh boy. Okay. So, that's why I think I should probably be making these titles. So, let's make this title, the Duchy of Ulster, and give it to somebody who rules. Let's see. That's decent stewardship. It's decent military. 17, 13. Oh, right. Definitely you, Bear Man. Time to replace the Spy Master. Where did I find you on Steam? I don't know if I should give that out publicly at the moment. Sorry. Alright. Let me make some more titles, too. I need piety to make the kingdoms. Luckily, my piety's so good. Let's create some duchies. Somerset. Sure. Give me some prestige. Give me that prestige. You could be the Duke of Somerset. I think the Duke of Somerset, there's like a bar near me called that. In the Duchy of Albany. Don't I have one Step Back viewer who's from upstate New York that is always talking? Do you wanna... Okay, so this guy... Oh, this is the guy who hates me. She cool with me. I'll give her the Duchy of Albany. Since you aren't a dick. She's cool. This is her. She nice. And this is the guy we're trying to kill. What is the study of false gods? Attempted murder. What's like a little attempted murder between friends, really? My liege, I've tried to make Duchess Urshan of Cumbria realize the benevolent, peaceful ruler you are, but sinister forces at our court have forced me to discredit every move and distort my every word. I am afraid in the end it would seem to be doing more harm than good. Ah, shit. Come on, Chancellor. You have one job. I'm hunting apostates. That works. Okay. We need a commander. Let's see what we got for commanders. Sog, Duke of Man. You will become a commander. Hunting prostates. Yes. That's what I said, didn't I? Ah, jeez. You will die someday, Duke Tarkin of the Isles. I've been trying to murder you for years. Is there more people I can bribe to join the plot? Ouch. Ooh, this person. Give them money. I'll give you money too. So that you can kill this guy once and for all, please. These guys are all, like, really easy to please, so this is easy. Alright, that should get our plot power up a little bit more. I just played a little bit with the random world tool, and I realized you can generate a world where 100% of rulers are 0-year-old girls. Oh my, that's a fun world. Of course they are, you're a dog. I need to get these to go away. Save me some money. Do. My co-conspirator sent word that the carriage Duke Tarkin is traveling will soon suffer an unfortunate accident, leaving no survivors. I love it. I like it. I like it a lot. And finally, that troublesome faction will be dealt with. After a lengthy discussion about the logistics of an upcoming ritual, my brother in winter, Killer, stood up abruptly with a depraved grin on his face. Well, I'm bored. Let's head down to the town and have fun with the peasants. Oh my. Alright. Let's go kill some peasants, I guess. The tavern was packed when we arrived. Killer distracted the tavern keeper while I dosed the barrels with fool's honey. An hour later, the mood was getting festive. That's when Killer decided to play a prank on me, locking me into a room with 3 burly warriors who were starting to rave and hallucinate. Oh my. The empty horizon favors Uchenic Elizabark. Ooh. The great and mighty empty horizon has given us so much, and now it is time for us to offer them a gift in return. The empty horizon craves a soul to serve them in the dark realm, and we have the perfect one in mind. Capture and sacrifice a powerful ruler, Uchenic. Praise be the empty horizon. Let's not do that. That sounds tough. Success! The carriage went flying over the edge of a cliff with Duke Tarkin still on it. The driver I bribed has also been dealt with, leaving no loose ends to time this event. Excellent. See, that's how you do it. Look at this. Independence faction gone. Well, now there's this person. Why is this person trying to start an independence faction? Soon. Let's start spying on this person. Since it's the next person. The Duke of Murray. And this war is done, too. Yay! Excellent, excellent, excellent. Good work, everybody. We are all very happy. The Duchy of Flanders. We need one more, and then we can make the duchy. And then we can go to war with these guys. Remember to use Satan powers. Ooh, yes. Here are all the members of the duchy. So, how do I... Now, how does one use their dark powers? Enables right-clicking the portrait of characters in a lower tier and Duke or relative. Some of a lower tier Duke and attempt to abduct and imprison them with the help of your brethren, the children of the Gaping Maw, in exchange for dark power. Ooh. Alright, let's see if I don't have any prisoners. And, is there anybody in these factions that are lower than a Duke? This person is a Duke. This member here, who's in all sorts of factions, this person we should abduct. Yes. I and my trusted Snoops will keep a close eye on the activities of Duke Marcel Moray. Keep eyes posted. Alright. Alright. I think that I will follow up from that on a later date. I think that we've had a pretty good run, and we're getting close to the end of the night, so I will talk to you guys for a little bit longer, answer some questions, and then we'll call it a night. Alrighty. Let me just... Whoa. Sorry. But we'll come back. Do not worry. The story of Alyssa Bark will be continued. Have you played StarCraft 2? Yes. I played StarCraft 2 quite a bit, actually. Back... I think I spent most of the time that I played when I was in beta for Wings of Liberty, and I really liked StarCraft 2 around 2010 when it first came out. I haven't really played the expansions after that, though. I kind of lost interest in the game because I went to university, and then by the time I got back, I really don't have an interest in... I'm starting to lose interest in video games that require that you play several times every single day just to like keep good at it. Like you need to like practice like sports. Yeah. So, I'm just gonna answer anybody. I'm gonna talk to you guys, answer any questions you guys have, and then I might call it a night since we're getting close to 10 o'clock, and bed sounds really good to me right now. And Phoebe, too, because she's right there. What do you think about replacing property taxes with land value tax? Oh boy, that's it's a bit that's a bit I honestly don't know. I don't even know where to begin with that one. I'm sorry. All right. All right, if anybody, all right, if everyone's going to be... Also, hello, Cody. Pet a cat again? All right. Okay, friends. I think we're winding down. Anyways, I don't think I'll be able to do the stream on Thursday like I normally do. I'm sorry about that. Work is work. So I think I might have to just pick up on another day. So ranked choice voting valuable alternative to proportional representation or single vote system? No. I think proportional representation is the best one out of that. Ranked choice is okay if you have to do a first past the post type vote, but proportional representation is way better. Would you rather be a Firebat or Marauder? I like Marauders. I used to play Zerg, so I was really into like lots of roaches, and Marauders could mess up that. So, What do you think is the best strategy for pushing for green energy right now? Oh boy, all the easy questions. Green energy right now. Honestly, I think it is just it's finding ways to change the grid and change the sources of energy that are not things that would require massive infrastructure changes. Things like learning how to make fuel out of carbon sequestered air. Like there's these people who are making like some sort of liquid fuel by grabbing carbon dioxide out of the air, and it's kind of carbon neutral. And I imagine that anything that we can do that can work with like the systems of like gas stations and the current cars that we have on the road would probably be the best like right now option. Other than that, just keep investing, maybe having larger government programs that would pay for people to add solar panels to their roof, because at the moment, and mostly maybe for people's roofs, but mostly for like large like buildings and corporations to put solar panels on their roof, because that would be a really good idea. Market socialism? I don't know. I honestly don't know much about Tito, and I don't really... the things I have heard aren't great, so I'd be a little bit worried. Anyways, friends. I'm gonna go. But you guys have been great. I think we had some really fun times in medieval Europe, or whatever the hell it is now with all the animals. But you guys have a really great night. Stay safe. There'll be a video on Thursday, and then hopefully I can get some good hours in and work on the big video. Eternal Horizon. Bless you all. Have a good night.